topic or subject is about the 3 most irritating words. And let me just say, what can that be? Log kya kahenghe? What will people say? Maru koro chonda. Watu watase manini. What are these 3 words? Why do we get obsessed with other people's opinion on us to the point of forgetting who you really are? We live in other people's head, basically. That's what it is. It's nothing but imaginary thought of fear. Fear of public's opinion on one's personal life, and that's what it is. Because our thoughts and actions are controlled by an idealized standard of what people want to see. So your life becomes dictated by this imaginary thought. There is a huge obsession with other people's opinion of us to the point of forgetting who we really are. Maybe not now. Back in the days, it wasn't easy. You want to get married to another faith? What are people going to say? You're a young girl and want to pursue your career overseas? What are people going to say? You're newly married. You want to spend time with your spouse before planning a family. You think having kids late in your life is your choice. That's what you want to do. What are people going to say? I'm not saying society doesn't think or matter, but let society not dictate how you want to live. Why are we living in other people's head? That's the topic today. As an example, let's take my YouTube channel. That's the best example I can give, right? I'm not expecting positive comments. Some will disagree. Some will love it. Some will think it's a waste of their time. Some will benefit. Some will criticize. Some will praise. Some will completely understand what I have to say. Others will misinterpret my words. And that's the fact. We know it. We know it has been nothing. It has nothing to do with us. But the question is, how can we stop caring about what other people think of us? That's the huge thing. Well, let me just say, worrying too much about what other people think of you can be debilitating. It's true. How can we train ourselves from not getting affected by others? That's the hard thing. Remember, society is not allowed to give us sleepless nights. They're not. But we allow it ourselves because we don't want anyone to badmouth us. We focus so much on society deadwood comments, so much that it consumes our lives. So how can we overcome this? Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight. That's not possible. But here are the things. Know your value. Know that you are special. Never mind who says anything about you. When we give ownership of our feelings over to others, we give up control over our emotions. Only person that can hurt your feelings is you, is me. Number 2, we all make mistakes. What's the best thing to do? Learn from it and move on and move on. Number 3, recognize people who are hurt other people. Even if you do your best to be kind and considerate, you may still be judged negatively by others. this is not a reflection of your failings. Rather, it is a reflection on where others are coming from. When you know where people's reaction to you are coming from, it is much easier to not take that personally. We can only see in someone else what we have in us. Number 4, people often behave in the way they know. That's very important. Recognizing this can help you become a little more compassionate towards others. We know they don't truly want to hurt us. They are just protecting themselves and attempting to avoid mental and emotional pain. Number 5, focus to be in the moment. Because what happens is we either go back in time or spend hours thinking about the future. The important thing is now. You may not even realize it, but this tendency to get sucked into the past and the future can leave you perpetually worn out and feeling off touch with yourself, out of touch with yourself. No matter what you do or don't do, everybody will still have an opinion about your life. They will. So don't be fixated about what others think about you. Respect yourself enough to do what makes you happy. You own it to yourself. It's your life. You are very special. You will worry less about what people think about you if you knew how little they think or they did. Let me just conclude with a beautiful saying in Urdu, which I normally do that. लोग क्या सोचेंगे? अगर ये भी हम सोचेंगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे? And with that, I would like to conclude to say, you're special. You do what you want to do. You do what makes you happy and do